What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today the main topic here is going to be Marilee. We all know Marilee. She was essentially the former best Dream Realm damage dealer because of her true damage, and this hero was very interesting. Her and Corrin, two of those light bearers, they really came online when you get them to Mythic Plus, and they are A levels, so you know, building them isn't that bad because you buy their copies in the Dream Realm, really good, and then they get a lot of extra true damage. They get a ton of attack built up, all this fun stuff, really, really good. And as you guys remember, she used to be, well, just the best of the best. She'd be up there with Odie. Odie would be the best damage dealer before you get to Endless Mode, and then when you get to Endless Mode, you do Marilee. You can even see her here ourselves. We got Paragon 1 unlocked on her as well. She's a Paragon hero because, well, we just have a ton of copies, and she just is one that was very worthwhile going for, mainly because, again, she's in the Dream Store. You can get a ton of copies of her, and it was just very worthwhile. However, ever since this girl Lily May has hit the game, well, she's kind of took her job. She's replaced her in every single scenario that Marilee used to be used in. Now, does that mean you don't build Marilee anymore for your account? Absolutely not. That's what we're going to be talking here today. When on and who should be going for Lily May and who should be going for Marilee, because guess what? Marilee is still going to be useful for a lot of players out there. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So the big reason why Marilee has quickly become kind of useless for a lot of players out there is simply because Lily May had a banner. It's one of the best and easiest ways to build a hero from nothing all the way up to perfect. And if you had time to build her, well, that was probably one of the best decisions you could make on your account. Lily May quickly became one of the most dominant PvE boss damage dealers in the game, especially in endless game modes. She's a very solid pick for PvP. She has utility in AFK battles. She just has pretty much the entire kit you want. For launching in Asia, this was the perfect hero to release. It was a power creep that we've been kind of looking for a while, because most of these heroes that have been coming out haven't been power creeping. This is the first true major power creep because it's a damage dealer, whereas all the other power creeps have been in form of a support hero. But you'll notice we only have 1 day and 8 hours left on this banner, and if you don't have a chance to build her up to Mythic Plus and maybe even Supreme Plus, well, that's where I want to talk about Marilee, because once she transitions over to this banner, getting her copies are going to become very, very difficult. 1 in 8 chance every time you hit pity or get lucky is not all that great, whereas, you know, in a situation like this right here, being able to pick her on the hero wish list and be able to get her from the Dream Store means you're going to be able to build her probably at a faster rate once she leaves the rate up banner. You can also go for either one of them technically on the epic recruitment. I would probably only put Lily May here and not Marilee, because if you guys didn't know, if you have Marilee on your wish list here and then you also put Marilee as one of these heroes, one of the A-level picks, you can't get her from the normal A-level pity summons. Essentially, you can only get her as the 5 times copies from this, so just keep that in mind. That is something you need to be aware of. But I do think overall, for most players, especially if you're watching this in like 2 days, if you guys are just starting the game, you didn't summon for Lily May and you don't have Lily May, this is where I want to talk about. Marilee is not dead and gone. She is not. No. She is still going to be one of the best options to go for as a free-to-play or a early game player, mainly for Dream Realm. Because again, we'll take a look at Dream Realm real quick here. We'll take a look at our own records too. You can see every single one of them besides Lone Gaze is Lily May, Lily May, Lily May, Lily May, Lily May. You know what this looked like a month ago? Marilee. Literally, Marilee was in every single spot that Lily May now sits, which kind of shows the power that she does have. Now, there is one place that I will say she does slack in, and that is battle drills. I feel like Lily May performs better in battle drills compared to Marilee, mainly because she's a magic damage dealer and it's not an endless game mode. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about whenever I reference endless, it's basically getting to this difficulty here where there is just an unlimited HP bar. The more damage you do, the more points you get, and the more points you get, the better daily rewards you get. So keep that in mind. Marilee is very much still a very important hero to build, and as far as A levels go, still one of the most important. You still want to prioritize building your Odie up first, most likely. Getting him to Mythic Plus is very, very good. I almost want to say Coco is a better second A level to buy from the Dream Store if you already got your Lily May built. If you have Lily May built, you can pass on Marilee, you can pass on Corrin. If for some reason you're getting to endless game mode and you haven't built Lily May and you're working on Marilee, finish out your Marilee project. Even though she's an A level, even though she's a very, very older hero, she's still going to be very relevant basically when you get this Mythic Plus going here. Very important, increasing attack. You don't have to go crazy high with her either. Even like +5 is good, +8 for the stats is awesome, +10 is still really, really good. But remember, in battle drills, any hero that's not +15 is going to do significantly less damage than other people that have +15 heroes. Beyond that, you know, we got Magic Charms probably coming next season too. We'll have to see how that actually plays out. But overall, her kit is really, really good. I will say, technically, you don't need to build her to Supreme Plus. You don't need to build her Paragon, any of those things. Getting her to Mythic Plus is where you want to be. Also on the same note, since we want to talk about it, Corrin was always like the second best to Marilee. Very, very similar, where, you know, he needed to get to Mythic Plus to really unlock his true damage, his big damage he does. Corrin has really fallen off on these teams, whereas Marilee is still a valid choice. Granted, once again, if you don't have Lily May, building both Marilee and Corrin is not the worst idea. I just might not prioritize it as much. But Marilee, still an awesome pickup. There are two places where Marilee will be near non-existent though, where she just doesn't do anything, and that is going to be Arena, and that is going to be Supreme Arena. Marilee is, how do I put this? Pretty much utter garbage when it comes to PvP abilities. Her kit is literally made for dealing damage to bosses and not necessarily having crowd control or anything like that. Yes, her ultimate does have movement abilities attached to it, but when you compare her to Lily May in PvP, there is hands down no comparison. Lily May is going to be one of your best damage dealers, control heroes and everything, controlling the energy bars, stopping ultimates. Marilee is not going to do that much. So if you're trying to decide which one to go for, Lily May is the obvious choice, even probably months down the road. Whereas if you don't have Lily May, Marilee is going to be the go-to for just about every single one of these other situations, especially bossing. And we all know why bossing is so good. You get all these additional ranking resources. You get the daily resources, which include Temporal Essence, which are very hard to come by and very important for your progress on your account. So while Marilee is quickly getting replaced by the big spenders in the game, if you're not a big spender and you don't have Lily May, she's still an absolutely amazing hero to build, so don't feel bad. She's still like second best when it comes to damage. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Keep building her if you almost have her built and you don't have Lily May built at all, and I'll see you guys next time.